Onda Pandula, I am so grateful to have my health, my family, and my body with which to make art. My business is about creating, bringing an artwork into life. COVID-19 has forced me to deal directly with death in my life. I am at a loss. Maybe someone online can shed some light. Like many musicians, Lisa has had to adapt to COVID-19. She keeps us uplifted through her online performances. She also brings comfort to bereaved families mourning the loss of their loved ones.
Lisa, hello!
I want to understand how she handles closeness to death.
Please describe your experience with sensitive gatherings.
So I've been singing at funerals per se for a long time. But for some reason, I think combined with the sensitivity of COVID and I guess personal exhaustion, trying to keep it together when the whole world is falling apart, every sensitive gathering that I've sung at, it was very painful. You have to put yourself aside completely and then get into the pain of the people right there because they can't properly bury their family members. I don't know if you've seen a COVID funeral, but it's like nothing you've ever seen in your life.
What is it like to come home after a gathering like that?
When I leave my house and I come back, I take a shower and I throw my clothes into the wash. You know, you can't wash off your emotions when you get into the shower, but that's something I do a lot. You get into the shower and you just cry out all the stuff that you saw, that you thought could have been different, and then you just... Let's do this, Ndino.
Yeah.
Shall I lead?
Please, thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Amazing grace.
What does the future hold for you?
So the future for me, I think, because we saw how unpredictable life is and because life doesn't stop just because a virus decides to take over the world, it reminded me that the future is completely unpredictable and whatever happens is what you make happen.
There are those in our community who have had to prepare themselves to pass before their time. Adriano is best known as a fitness enthusiast and an actor of stage and screen who has survived COVID-19 to tell the tale.
Hey, how are you? Well, thank you, man. How are you?
I want to find out how his brush with death impacted him.
How would you describe the connectivity with the body? How important is that for you?
I think listening to what the body says is very important, but also pushing it, because once you really push your body, you realize that this is what it's capable of.
What was your experience then with the body saying something's not right in terms of COVID-19?
There was an evening I couldn't breathe. I woke up at 12 and I was soaking in sweat. And it was that moment. Sorry, I was just getting a little bit emotional. It was that moment that I realized I might not wake up tomorrow, and it's okay. And I've got a testament in place, and I've lived my life to the fullest. And I think that experience then and there was a moment I realized that, you know what, must be, must be.
As you say you were prepared for whatever may come, how would you advise others to prepare themselves?
I've realized during recovering from COVID, just be thankful, be mindful of how people feel, but also create a safe space for them to be able to express themselves. And I think the importance of that starts with realizing that everybody has been affected by this pandemic.
The reality of death and dying is not new. The constant reminder and daily COVID toll is unnerving. Whilst death will meet us all eventually, we shouldn't lose sight of the life that's left to live.